This video is sponsored by Lotus Tools Philippines. Performance delivered.
Hello. In this video, I'm going to test this table saw, this Lotus rack and pinion table saw. But before anything else, I'm going to change the blade since this blade comes with this table saw during promos in the official store of Lotus, Shopee, and Lazada. Kaya watch out. I think this 11/11 merong promo and there's a free blade for every purchase of the table saw. So let's get to it. Let's replace the stock blade. The stock blade is a decent 40 tooth 10-inch saw, perfect for rip cutting and cross cutting. Basically, it's a general purpose blade. I'm going to replace it with Lotus's X1 line of saw blades, which is more aesthetically pleasing. So, well, of course, maybe performance, but yeah, it looks nice. So, we're gonna change the blades. So these wrenches are included with the table saw. They are located underneath, secured by a wing nut. So, there. So, wrench work. The joke. Wrong size. There. Oh, the space here is larger than the older model table saw. It's so hard to unscrew with their older models. So, what's happening here? The flange came with the blade. So, I don't know. Ganito ba talaga yan? It's a bit tight. Let's try to... There. Ganun ba talaga yan? So here is the... Wait. Let me stick this in. There. Hindi siya flush. What do we have here? Okay, so I don't know if this is normal. So just for what I'm seeing here, kita ba dito? What I'm seeing here is hindi siya flush. Ayun yung pumasok talaga. Hindi siya flush. So I don't know if this is useful. I'm going to ask Lotus about this. So be right back. So I've asked Lotus about this. They said this is normal. May konting play daw talaga. Pero kasi dito wala eh. Sa normal blade nila, sa stock blade, walang play. See? There's no... I joke, wait. There's no play. But compared here, medyo may play. So, they said they tried and tested it, so I'm going to trust them. They said what's gonna tighten the blade to the flange is the arbor nut. So, always remember, I think they said to tighten it tightly. So, if ever alanganin pa rin after tightening, call your Lotus. Call the nearest Lotus service center to assist you. Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong now? Nani ko rin. So. I placed it in wrongly. So there, like that. There.
2 hours later.
Let's just double check. I'm not sure. This is so unuseful to me.
Three hours later.
So, it's here, medyo nasaksak na. If ever di ko to kakayanin, I'm going to test this table saw with their stock blade. So, as I can see now, it's not aligned. It's not aligned. So I'm going to try to. Still not aligned. Somewhat aligned.
2,000 years later.
So, I'm not sure what to do now. I think I'm gonna continue this test to their stock blade. As you can see, maybe I'll do damage kasi if I continue to do this. As you can see, tumatama sa riving knife yung blade. Sabi nung technician, if nangyari to, medyo out of place nga yung flange and everything. So, I don't know. I'm going to follow up this one about them. I'm gonna call Lotus again. But for now, we're going to continue this test with their stock blade. So let's go. Okay, so I think I have managed to successfully install the yellow blade. Despite that, medyo mahirap nga. I did it off cam because I said one more try, and then eventually it did. So, for you, my lovely audience, I'm going to do this again. Okay, so I literally just installed it, and I can see that all throughout it is flush. It is flush. It is flush. Hindi sumasabit sa riving knife sa likod. So I think it is successfully installed. But we're still gonna see when I'm gonna turn it on. So yeah, but first I'm going to show you what I went through installing this blade. So let's go. One quick one. And yep, sumasama talaga siya. So let's just, and I think there's no more turning back. Joke lang. Okay, so here's the flange, here's the blade. It was a bit tight, so I think I was in the right direction. So let's just put that in. I hope it's not. Yep, put that in. Next, Lotus instructed that I center it ever so center, but we're not gonna fiddle with that for now. What I did was, so I installed this and put in the screw. So just carefully, para medyo naka-fix na, so that the screw is already in place. There. So now that everything is in place, this is where I try to center the arbor to the flange. May kumakagat. The arbor to the flange. So just here. So I feel that it is center now, and I can test it by it is not hitting the riving knife. So then and there, I'm going to tighten the screw a bit to hold it in place. So there, so there, as you can see, and yep. Now that it is in place, where's the other wrench? Now that it is in place, we are going to tighten. Is it in place? Okay, so now that it is in place, make sure it is in place. I'm gonna tighten it up. Sure. Oh no, 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 don't let that fall. Okay, there. So that is supposed to be tight, and I see that it is flush. Is it straight with the riving knife? It is straight with the riving knife. Okay, so I guess this is a successful transplant installation of the blade. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna turn this on and let's see if it will explode. Joke. Let's see if it will work. So put this aside. So, linayo ko yung camera. I'm gonna get my earphones. So there, medyo linayo ko yung camera and lalayo din ako. So there. So I think I'm not gonna max out the blade. It's there. Okay. And we're ready to. Woo! Ah! Bebe. Sorry. Nagulat ako. Let's try that again. Pew! Pew pew! Okay, so I'm happy that I installed the blade. Okay. But thoughts. The flange, pag tinanggal yung blade, napansin nyo, nakadikit yung flange. The flange is stuck to the blade. So I had to hammer it out with a piece of wood. I hammered the flange out with a piece of wood. And it was a bit hard. So I don't know, in the future, na matagal na naka-install ito, it may be harder to remove the flange. So, yeah. Lotus, quality of life, please. I hope ma-improve to. Itong part na to, yung sa flange and sa blade. I don't know what is the wrong one here, the flange or the blade. So I'm gonna try other blades, see if they have the same problem. So yeah, let's get on to testing. That I think this is the first half of the video. Yep. On second thought, maybe the tightness is a good thing. That there is no play whatsoever. It is tight, but I don't know. User experience. I'm leaning that it is a bit of a hassle. But looking on the good side, it might be better. Like, yeah, it's tight. It ain't going anywhere. Yeah, I'm just looking at the brighter side of things. But yeah. So you decide if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Comment your thoughts down below and let's see where this will take us. Yeah. Okay, so final thoughts. This is a few days after I've recorded the video and a few days after I installed the blade. So After a few days of installing and uninstalling the blade, I'm used to the tight flange now, and it doesn't pose a problem or a hassle to me anymore. I just need to get a little getting used to. Getting used to. Sanayan lang. Sanayan lang ng onte. This is a different machine, of course, different parts. And given that as a woodworker, as a DIYer, minimal requirement, you should know how to install, uninstall blades in your machine, maintain everything, etc. So this still may be a hassle to some people na who are used to inserting the or installing the blade easily. But for me, okay na siya kasi the price point, I think this goes for 17,000. The rack and pinion fence system, the compactness, and of course, the after sales service. Top notch, and I tried using this already, so may pusa. So I tried using this already. It is so worth it, and its performance is so nice. So if the tight flange still proves to be a problem to you, konting sanayan lang talaga, konting sanayan. It's a different machine, so different stuff goes along with it. For me now, it's not a con. Yep, these are my final thoughts. So yeah, I consider this a minor hassle. If this is the deal breaker for you, maybe this is not the Tablesaw for you. But if everything else, the price point, the performance, the after sale service, this will be such a minor thing. So yep. Consider buying this. Consider putting this in your wish list or your first Tablesaw. And yep. So yeah, like, share, subscribe if I've earned it. Do all those beautiful stuff, and see you in the next one. Bye.